Well, 3 East San Jose elementary schools could be on the chopping block, and sky-high real estate prices could be to blame. KPIX 5's Kiet Do live at Dove Hill Elementary, one of the locations that could close. Kit?
Yes, so last week, Evergreen School Board members voted to move forward with a plan that could potentially shut down or consolidate 3 of their schools. The district has been losing students at a steady pace for years, and now they're faced with some tough choices. Alicia Marquez transferred her child to Dove Hill Elementary because the school was spacious and didn't seem crowded.
Because I like how the classes are not so compact. There's a little bit smaller classroom, so they pay attention to the kids more.
That might be the problem.
Yeah, that's probably the problem. Yeah.
The school district says Dove Hill has fewer than 300 kids when it has capacity for 500 or 600. Same thing at Laurelwood Elementary, 291 students for a campus that can hold twice as many. In fact, enrollment in the Evergreen School District has been steadily declining every year. They've lost about 2,500 students over the past decade.
They simply can't afford to live in San Jose.
Superintendent Emmy Flores says more than half of the families who leave the district are actually leaving the area too. And it's not hard to see why. According to Zillow, homes across the street from Laurelwood are well over $1 million. Same goes for Dove Hill Elementary. Most homes are hovering near or way above 7 figures. Superintendent Flores believes families are getting squeezed out.
Some of our families who perhaps they're struggling with multiple jobs and they still cannot pay the bills, they cannot afford their rent or their home. At some point, as a family, you have to decide, is it time for us to move? And I believe that has indeed happened for some of our families.
Angela Aparicio transferred her son out of Dove Hill because the school had become so small they couldn't offer as many programs as some of the bigger schools.
You got more options. You got more classes to enroll. He can enroll into basketball over there. Here, I didn't see that option here, so that's another reason why I moved my son down to Quinview.
And Jade Tran actually moved into the Dove Hill neighborhood 2 years ago because she heard so much about it.
That's why we're willing to pay that high to get our kids to good schools. So now if you're closing schools, how about us now? We have to go to schools that are, not as high rated or have to farther away. So what's the whole point to buying an expensive area, a house for schools?
And so just to be clear, the district has not officially named any schools yet. However, Laurelwood and Dove Hill have been talked about. Their closure has been talked about for years. The district will now study the situation, gather as much data as it can before it makes a decision sometime in the near future. We're live in East San Jose. Kiet Do, KPIX 5.